Yes, I know. Oh, and it's an ASMR cast. I hope you're prepared for this shit. This is gonna be insane. If you'll allow me just a moment, I'm gonna go get some water really quickly before I begin. I'm gonna go fill up my water. Oh, what the fuck? Trust the process, okay? So you see, this game was recommended to me by someone from one of my group chats. M, you know who you are, if you're even here. M, you know who you are, you lesbian. Bloody music is so loud. Okay, I just turned the music down. Okay, how about now? Can you all hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Can you all hear me? We good? So your mic is low. Oh, sorry, I'm doing an ASMR this stream. I thought it would be funny. Sorry, I thought my hello, hello, hello. Like here, I see, okay. Is it the skin stealing? What does that mean? Okay, I'm doing an ASMR today, so, I promised I would do a stream either Monday or Tuesday. Schedules got changed around a little bit. It's fine. So, tomorrow I'm going to try and get the Dark Lord so that he can paint. I believe I fixed my settings. And we're going to start soon, so if you'll allow me here, sorry, just a sec. I see my stream's a little bit choppy, so I'm gonna hopefully try and adjust that. OBS, can you load, please? Crikey. Ah. Okay, well, I can't change that, so we're just kind of stuck with the choppy. Should be fine, though. Alright, I'm gonna go put my headset down and get some water, so I'm gonna leave you all with caboodle here. I shall return, just can't wait for the party. For the party? What party? Beans, what party doth thou speak of? Regardless, I shall return, just gonna go get some water really quickly. I'll be back. Grad party. Oh, I know what you speak of now. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am back. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing very, very dumb things today. This game was recommended to me by a friend, M. You know who you are. Actually, I'm gonna go tell M that I'm live right now, just so they can observe. Okay, so I've informed M. Hopefully, he could be coming in soon. Okay, so they could be coming in soon, but until then, I'm just going to start up the game itself. Crikey. And hopefully, yes, the grad party is actually quite exciting. Very excited for that as well. I'm gonna pop out chat so see your guys' chat messages while I'm playing this absolute abomination. So I have played a little bit of this game in the past, mostly just because M had me play it in the gymnasium. But it was quite fun, I will say. And I was a fan of the storyline with, well, if you all know me, you all know my obsession with the stupid rabbit, because I love me a stupid rabbit character. Going to have to mess with know if I'm going to be able to make it. I hope I will, but it really just depends, you see. I really hope we didn't just drop frames there. I'm about to start. Oh. Mic is phasing in and out. Oh, I'm sorry. How about now? Be good. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to whatever this is. Sorry. Okay. So, I think I gotta mess with my OBS just a little bit. So let's hope. Let's hope this goes well. Because I think this could be really, really stupid and fun and just good show. Playing a game that's simultaneously 2D and 3D and stripping you out. Oh, is it 9 Souls? Oh, I'm just gonna opposite occasionally. Oh, okay. Is it 9 Souls, guys? Okay, we're gonna start. Oh, here we are. Oh, disclaimer. Let's see, is Twitch keeping up? Is my OBS keeping up? Looks like it should be fine. Okay. This game is fan-made and is no way officially affiliated or endorsed with Glitch Productions or Gooseworks. All events and interactions in this game are non-canon. Please do not reach out or harass anyone in Glitch Production team about this game. This game contains bright and flashing lights. Okay, you can now make it to the D&D party and the movie. Okay. Good on you. I have no idea if I'll be able to. Oh my god, it's him. Welcome to the amazing digital dating simulator, a slice of lifestyle and school setting where anything and everything is possible. I'm Kane, and I'll be your principal for the duration of your stay here at the amazing digital academy. This is so stupid. Help your classmates, pull pranks on the teacher, become a straight student, or straight A student. I love how that's the first thing my brain jumps to. Or a rule-breaking delinquent. How about this while possibly finding love along the way? But enough about my wonderful creation. Let's get you enrolled. First, what uniform will you be donning? Chat, do I become a transgender for this stream? Chat, do I truly embrace my female side for this stream? Oh, you're gonna see the movie. Ah, lucky. I hear it's very good. I'm going to be quite excited when it happens in theaters. Oh, by the way, y'all are gonna meet someone on stream tomorrow. I just got him for babysitting. He came in today. He is very damn near the femboy outfit. That's fucked. Okay, so we're going the femboy outfit. He came in the mail today. And I'm very excited because he's very soft and he's very cool and his arms move around. But hi woman, go. Hell yeah. I got your Twitch link. Oh, okay, hang on a sec. M is insisting that I grant them my Twitch link through Discord, so if you will permit me just a moment, I'm sure I can be quick about this. I can make it a quickie, like what? Actually, I feel like twitch.tv/sulfurs at home should be fine. Here we are. Sorry, I'm pulling up Discord really quickly so that I can share my stream link. Can't wait to see it Friday. Oh, Friday. Oh, you lucky bastard. I want to go see it. I think M's seeing it Friday as well. Can make it quick, that's what she said. That's why I said a choke fuck. No, it should be fun. You may be wondering why I'm doing an ASMR today. I just felt like it. Genuinely, I just felt like making this stream an ASMR. I thought it would be funny. I'm giving you guys commentary while I frantically get to my Discord and slide M the stream link because they want to see it very badly. I love this scrangly ass creature that's sitting next to me right now. They're so scrungly. They're very grangled. They're very mungled. Their blorts are fringling, you know. Their blorts are manangles, zing, zing, wabat boom, alakazam. Cannot believe I just made that reference in the Big 2-6. Sorry, just a moment. Perhaps allow me to test the link. Just a moment, if you will. Sorry, I'm almost there. I thought that's what she said. Sorry, I'm just trying to get them in here because I believe they quite like this game as well. Yeah, so if you'll allow me just a moment. My blurts are very mangled. Okay, well, I believe we are ready. So, I sent the stream link. So hopefully, Beans, you clever fox. I always forget to do that. Thank you, the one true moderator. And Kaz, you too. You're doing great. Does nothing, wins anyways. Okay, we should be good. Sweet. Okay, how do I, there we go. Sweet, okay. I think we're, how's my frame rate? How's my frame rate looking? It's not too shabby. But thank you, Beans. I always forget to do that. By the way, after this, you guys should totally go check out my goat. But Kaz does nothing and wins. It's like, you know the memes where it's like Steam does nothing and wins, Kaz does nothing and wins. Yeah, like Gabe Newell, like I'm saying. Oh, they are here. No. Allow it. No, don't ban Astral. Don't ban Astral. In fact, allow Astral's message. Astral is goated. Account created today, by the way. Yeah, I know. It's no, this is them. This is M. M, you know who you are. Yeah, no, it's good. Astral's first thing in chat was yeah, no, let Astral be in chat today. Um, yeah, don't ban them. They're cool as hell. Um, how's stream looking right now? By the way, it's not too shabby, is it? Running smoothly, I believe. Yes, she is. They are lesbian. They are lesbians. It's good. Ah, I see. You follow them. That's good. Astral deserves the follow. Wow, my bitrate is dropping like a mofo. Okay, I'm just gonna get started with the game. Sound good? Okay. So, we of course have to pick the femboy fit because, I mean, what good would it be if I didn't pick the femboy fit every single time, right? It's just part of my whole marketing thing. Oh, and yes, this is an ASMR today because I thought it would be funny. So we're going to go with the woman. Sounds good. How about your name? What should we call you? Okay, this has some very high meme potential right here, by the way. We have, okay, hang on. Because we have some severe meme potential. So, you can ask Astral in chat the name, Brian Moser, hell nah. The name that I picked for, his account, had the absolutely love vampire by Hotel Neighbor. No. Okay, hang on, because I have to explain it. Astral, you remember the name I picked last time, right? You remember the name I picked on your account, right? Did we go with that here? I feel like we could, right? Oh god, yes. So, okay. Because I'm just saying, it's what we went with last time. And it's very, it's Astral, I say things in my streams that you would never hear me say in real life, dude. I say some absolutely absurd things. They do not care, I swear. We could, okay. What's another good on theme name? Yeah, they really are surprisingly live for small channels. But if someone like I Show Speed dropped an F-bomb nowadays, he would get demonetized out of existence. As long as no reports, yeah. So what do we go with? Make sure it's like on theme for me, yeah? Make sure it's like just perfectly gay enough. Like perfectly gay, perfectly funny. It's just gotta be like that little in between, you know? It's just one of those things. I need some sort of like. By the way, how's my mic sounding? I tried some new settings on it, so it should be a little bit more suitable for ASMR. Oh, absolutely. So, anyone have any names, suggestions, or the mic is good? Okay. I tried changing up its settings a little bit so that it would be more optimal for ASMR, but I don't know. Alucard, as in the twink vampire with a god complex who's a rogue. Wait, no, that's Asterion. I'm thinking of the wrong character. Alucard works. Astolfo. Oh my god. Alucard is Dracula backwards, yes. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Astolfo. Eric Hartman does insist your name is douchebag because your name is douchebag. Alucard is Dracula, I know. I was thinking of Asterion from from what's his name? Or from Baldur's Gate 3. Give myself talk. No. Because now I have to do it. Because now I have to do it. Astral, you. Astral, you cunt. Come on. You should not have spoken the evil name in this house, Astral, you lesbian. Thomas. Oh, if you know the lore behind Thomas, you know why I show great gross evil woman hands. You fucking lesbian. You know my disdain, my deep hatred for Thomas. You know my malice towards this being of, I'm gonna kill you, of this being of apparently ass destruction. I'm going with Thomas. Thomas is the name. Thomas, huh? Are you sure you like that name? When you say it that way. Yeah, that's my name. Alrighty then, Thomas. Then let's head inside. That is what she said. Hi, my name is Thomas. I'm a transfer student at the amazing Digital Academy. My parents moved to the countryside after a vague, tragic event in the course of our lives. Oh my. After I said goodbye to all my old friends, my parents got my transcripts and backed up the car. Today's my first day at this new school. I glanced down at my class schedule. This should be English 101 with Mr. Kinger. So, where's the teacher? Be careful not to die. Yeah, thanks, Astral. You could have told me that the first time when I starved to death looking for my rabbit boyfriend, bro. Like, what? You could have told me I could have died when I was looking for my rabbit boyfriend, dude. I suck at DS3, by the way. Yes, we know I suck at DS3. Get over it. As I step into the room to let in any other students that might be late to class, someone else hops into the room. The figure looks like a tall white piece from a gaming set. Specifically, he looks like a king in chess. You do understand I'm currently, like, mid-game, and Dancer's a late-game boss, right? It takes me a moment to put two and two together. When I do, I almost groan at the pun. Surely his name can't really be... Hello, my name is Kinger. You must be pleased to meet me. Mr. Kinger extends a gloved hand, which I shake, more out of instinct than out of genuine sense of excitement. Good morning, students. On the docket today, we have a new student named... Oh, God, what's your name again? Chad, do I make this? Oh, hi, Poppy. Dancer's a late game guardian. Anyways, back to... Okay, fuck you. Oh, hi, Poppy. I love doing the Kinger voice. It's so... me. It's so me-coded, dude. Kinger's just a funny guy. I'm Thomas and I'm always down for a good time. Oh, no. I kinda... Low-key, I kinda want to be cringe and pick the second answer. I'm Thomas, don't mess with me and we'll be good. Nobody talks like that. It's like saying, yeah, that's my name, and don't wear it out. Like, what is wrong with you? We're going number 2. Radio, go on and take any open seat. Thomas, most of our students don't write. Thomas, though, Knuckles? What? One of the other students, Purple Rabbit, seems to grin at this. Take a moment to think who to sit by. You're bad. What? Okay. In the teacher's chair. Thomas Tough Knuckles. Oh, I don't like you. Okay, let's see. Colorful hat, sailor uniform. That's gotta be Pomni. Shy-looking ribbit girl. Or shy-looking ribbon body. Christ. That's gotta be Gangle. This one's probably Zooble. I'm assuming Ragatha. Okay, so I am visibly shaking in my chair right now. Look at him. Delectable size, glorious curves, impeccable stature, nothing better. I'm sorry, I blacked out there for a moment. What was I saying? Oh, right. I sit down next to the purple rabbit. He looks bored by Mr. Kinger's lecture. As I take a closer look, I see his name written on his nameplate on his desk. Apparently, his name is Jax. Bites lips seductively. As I get a closer look at Jax, I also see he's working on his jaw. Is he chewing gum? I see. He catches me looking at him, and I almost apologize for staring, but I can see he isn't offended. Instead, he grins quietly before putting a finger up to his lips. He takes the chewed gum between his gloved fingers, reaching out his hand towards the girl in front of us. Jax, you dick. The girl in front of us has a ribbon for a body and a comedy mask for a face. She's paying close attention to Mr. Kinger's lecture, and Jax is reaching out with the gum on his hand. Is he going to stick it on her mask? Jax. Okay. So. Okay. So. We're at a bit of a dilemma here, aren't we? Because if I warn her, I can be on good terms with Gangle as well as maybe Jax, because I sit next to him. But if I keep quiet and see what happens, I'd be on good terms with Jax and Gangle whining me. Which would mean her non-binary partner would also hate me, and that's something I don't want, because Zubul is one of my favorite characters. Decisions. I'm gonna keep quiet, though. Even if the non-binary partner hates me. Jax reaches forward with practiced stealth, sticking the wet wad of already been chewed gum to the ribbon girl's mask. Jax, you asshole. Now the ribbon girl lets out a quiet shriek of discomfort, flailing her arms as she desperately pulls away from Jax. Ew, Jax, what was that? What did you do? Ew. Pretty much you have a good relationship with Jax or everyone else. Yeah, that's about accurate, Beans. Her whining and desperate flailing is a little funny, even as she blindly feels around behind her mask. Her movements attract the attention of Mr. Kinger. Where's going on? He seems aware something is going on, but he doesn't seem to know what. How is this guy teaching us? Jax is just picking on Gangle again. The mismatched figure pipes up from next to Gangle, who's evidently the ribbon girl that Jax stuck his gum to. Here, Gangle, go to the bathroom so we can wash it off. I have a feeling they're going to fuck. Who said that? Oh yes, carry on then, Zubul. Wait, what'd I do? Nothing faces this teacher. Zubul glares daggers into the rabbit as they leave. Zubul glares daggers into the rabbit as they leave. Sorry, Zubul. What? It was funny. Back me up here. Jax turns to face me. I guess it was kind of funny. Jax offers a thin smile as he leans over to me. It was very funny. You should try listening up, new kid. You might have some actual fun. Polishing it with something other than WD-40. I laughed like a witch there for a second. Yes, I did see the Ribbit render. It was very cool. Goddamn Ribbit is cunty. She is serving. Love Ribbit's design. Very cool. Very nice. I can't help but audibly go, I hope I haven't thrown my lot in with the wrong person. Okay, but buys the Ribbit plush. How do you know there's gonna be a Ribbit plush? I was just settling into my desk and getting used to this place when something burst into the room. Principal Kane, how exciting to have you in our class today. You're not stealing my dice, Beans. The new figure turned to address us. At his side was a bubble with razor-sharp teeth. I don't think I'll ever get used to this school. Kinger, class, how did you do? Principal Kane extends a hand, gesturing to all of us before freezing in place. You need more. You do not need more. With a sound like porcelain grinding against porcelain, his teeth slammed shut. His eyes slowly extrude from his teeth like they're not solid objects. Thomas, wasn't expecting you here. Manic enthusiasm suffocates his voice as he points his cane at me. Maybe he'll be the secret ingredient to make this school interesting. What the hell was that? Pauses a moment, rubbing the base of his chin, contemplation for a moment. Is there a reason you're in here, Kane? It means you'll live within a new set every week. Zubo speaks to them like they're addressing an annoying insect instead of the principal of the school. Sorry, I think the sound effect might have been a little bit loud there. My bad. Kane perks up. That's right, the reason I'm here, to make sure we all have an enriching academy experience, one filled with fun, danger, adventure. He begins to list more descriptions, increasing at breakneck speed until I can't even tell what he's saying. And most of all, interesting to our studio audience. He turns toward the window and stares out of it for a moment. Is he addressing somebody? Doesn't appear to be anybody else. However, the numbers are in students, and it turns out school dramas are just white noise. Normally, this is the time that I tell you that means the end of school life as we know it. Kane bites his hand on mock horror. The class and Kinger play along, gasping at this revelation. Gango looks like she's ready to burst into tears. However, my sweet-tooth students, your benevolent principals found a way to bring public interest back to the school in a major way. At this point, the sharp-toothed bubble next to him pipes out.
How are you bringing interest back into the school, Mr. President?
You want Noida themed? Of course you do. Kane shoots Bubble a confused look, but hits his stride a moment later. You see my little Tomar emeralds. What's one thing no academy around here has ever had? A cast of colorful characters. A competent principal. Adequate funding? Kane shakes his head. Kane right here reminds me of that one principal that looks like the walking, smiling emoji. Huh? Oh, Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom. I know who you're talking about. Kaz, you probably could make those. You make a lot of things. Kane shakes his head. Wrong, and surprisingly right, but not relevant to what I'm talking about. No school around here is at a cultural festival celebrating the unique talents of the students. So I, being your benevolent principal, have decided to put your class in charge of throwing the best culture festival this side of the Pacific Ocean. Make it flashy, we gotta keep the interest of our investors after all. Egads, I'm almost late for my deep tissue massage. If only they draw Kane like the thirsty artists draw him. Kaz, why do you want to seduce the teeth so much, dude? Why do you want to seduce the teeth so much, dude? Okay. Alright, Kinger, I'll leave you the list of everyone's responsibilities. You all have 5 days. Break a leg, or both. As abruptly as he appeared, Kane darts out of the room, disappearing from view as he heads to his appointment. Alright, class, let's see what roles assigned to each of you for the cultural festival. Oh, you prefer the one with Kana? I agree, actually. Because Astral's trying to... Astral, I have to build him Kane's head, and I'm probably gonna give him canines, because it just looks cool that way, but it's, like, also really hard, because I have to make the jaw move, and it's gotta look good, and it can't be see-through, and it can't look like Brain Rot Kane, It's just gonna be really hard because there's a lot of pressure while building a cane head for a cosplay, you know? Alright, class, let's see what roles Kane assigned to each of you for the culture festival. Ganger lifts the paper from the desk and begin to read aloud. Ragatha, as class representative, I trust you to organize the other students. And make sure the festival proceeds with no issue. I prefer until August 4th. Okay. Like I said, man, all you gotta do is the fabricking, and I think maybe the eyes, but I think I could be able to get them done. But you can count on me. Zubel and Gangle, you two will work on art to promote the festival. We have a pretty big school here, so we'll need plenty of posters and some art to display during the festival.
I don't know. I still have everything else. I still don't have anything I'm comfortable showing everyone else yet.
Me and Jax, look up what a culture festival is.
Shouldn't we do that before we start making posters?
Nah, I like his idea. Plus, we gotta see what Gango comes up with for our posters. If it's anything like what she comes up when she draws a Ragatha.
Jax!
Gangle interrupts Jax before he can finish his thought, pleading with him to stay quiet. The class erupts into chaos as Zubul and Gangle argue with Jax. Omni tries to find out what a culture festival is, and Ragatha tries to salvage what remains of class and get her classmates to pay attention. For his part, Mr. Kinger seems content to let the students bicker amongst themselves. Maybe he just didn't have the rest of the lesson plan and was just waiting out the lunch bell. As if I had summoned it by thinking of it, the lunch bell sounds. Everyone drops their arguments and files out of the classroom. Time to find out what I'm doing for lunch. After my chaotic first half of the day, I worked up quite the appetite. The cafeteria was bustling with unfamiliar faces. Only there was a section closest to my lunch, and none of them stood out from one another. I picked up something to eat at the newest food place, and set about deciding where to U-Core, yes I know, 2-Core Astral, sit down. Still, as I scan the bustling lunchroom, I don't recognize anyone from the class. I walk into the library with my tray in hand. Peer through the rows of dusty, cluttered shelves. I see Jax and Pomni at the table in the middle of the library. Even from here, I can tell Jax is up to trouble. He's tapping his foot impatiently and pacing back and forth. I can barely make out Pomni, craning her neck to peer out of the tall bunny's yellow eyes. As I gingerly maneuver between the shelves, trying to avoid spilling the creamed corn casserole I brought from the cafeteria, I can make out some words. Going to with Kinger asked us. I can't hear Jax's response, but I don't have to. He mimics Pomni's mannerisms, tilting his head from side to side. As I get closer, I can hear her trying to reason with this stubborn rabbit. We should at least try to do what he said. I don't want to be the only one who didn't do anything to help. Against my better judgment, I come closer, nearly tripping over a step stool. I managed to creep into earshot. Why? This whole thing's pointless. No one will even notice if we fail. Trust us. Or trust me. Jax crosses his arms, leaning back and letting out an annoyed sigh. As he leans back, he catches sight of me. Ooh. Hey, new kid, he calls. What did you think? Shoot this just dumb culture fair thing, right? Their name is Thomas, Jax. Second off, they were in class with the rest of us. I bet they want to stay on Kane's good side, do as much as the rest of us. I bet they'd rather have something to do, like fun, like playing an epic prank. How was your hand doing that? Why are your hands so weird? Why are your thumb and your pinky the exact same? Also, what's the overlap here? The top bit should overlap instead of that bit there. Yeah. Omni gives me a meaningful look. Jax shoots me a mischievous grin. I feel like I should choose my response carefully here. That's something don't care about the culture fair. Let's go pull a prank. See, Pomni? New kid's cool. Alright, well, you two have fun then. She turns back to the shelves while Jax ushers me out of the library. Later, Pom Pom. That's a pet name if I've ever heard one. That Pomni, huh? She can be so needy. Jax, why do you sound so straight right now? Jax smirks, rolling his eyes. Not like you, new kid. Love to see Kid burst in and beg Thomas not to hit anyone in the high school. What does that even mean? Not to hit on anyone. Oh. No, Astral. Kid's not going to stop me from flirting with the students. I'm not sure how to proceed for a moment, but I have a feeling I know what Jax wants me to say. Yeah, I'm down for anything. Give Jax finger guns, which he scoffs at before grinning at me. You are so cringe. But since you said we could get on my good side, I came up with something for us fun to do. Let's go on a little field trip outside. Are we allowed to do that? Jax rolls his eyes. Jeez, you sound like a broken toy. Is that the only thing you say? I shake my head. I don't want to disappoint. Rabbit twink. Doesn't matter what we're allowed to do. Matters if we get caught. Keep up, new kid. He finds a door leading to the field, slightly pushing it open before bounding through. I have to sprint to make it through before the door locks. The door leads us out into a softball field. Didn't even know the school had a softball team. Jax gets on all fours, putting his head almost even with the ground as he crawls around. Is he looking for something? Jax, did you lose something out here? Looking for something. In the few hours I've known him, I've never seen Jax take anything so seriously. I get down on my hands and knees too, checking each blade of grass for anything remarkable. So focused, I forget my surroundings, bumping face first into the seat of Jax's pit. Okay, hear me out though. He wheels on me. Don't try and get fresh with me, new kid. I blush as I crawl back a few paces. Sorry. Jax shakes his head. Do you even know what we're looking for? I shake my head. Didn't want to make him angry by asking. Anything we're gonna find what we're looking for? I blush again as I realize he has a valid fucking point. So what are we looking for? A centipede. A centipede? Jax doesn't look amused and he has to repeat himself. A centipede. We spent the rest of the lunch searching, but just as the bell rings, I find a centipede crawling near a rock pile. Jax, I found one! I hoist the insect up by its ass. It flails around as it tries to escape my grasp, its dark legs wriggling in discomfort. Jackpot! Nice job, Thomas. You used my name. No, I didn't. New kid. I squint at him. You're imagining things. He puts on an unreadable smirk. Guess I'm not getting him to admit anything. But this is one fine specimen. Okay, so what are we doing with this? You an insect collector? Ew, no. He shakes his head before he drops the centipede into my backpack. Hey! Calm down. I'm not gonna put this in Ragatha's locker and then hide and watch her open it. Why? Because Ragatha hates centipedes. I pause for a moment, not fully understanding why we would do that. So, why are we putting one in our locker? Because it's funny, new kid. Try to keep up. I don't know if I agree, but this is the happiest I've seen Jax since we started hanging. Come on, I got a key to let us back inside. He pulls out a ring keys out of his back pocket. How the fuck did he get all those? Looks like a set of master keys to every door in the school. Cool. Jax lets us back in. We sneak our way up to the main stairwell and are almost at Ragatha's locker when our class rep herself shows up strolling down the hallway. Thomas, what are you doing in the hallway? She tilts her head, offering a weary smile. I've been looking for you since you didn't show up to afternoon classes. She notices Jax and her expression sours. Jax, you better be leaving Thomas alone. Come on, Ragatha. He offers a cartoonishly wide grin. The new kid actually looked for me. We even got lunch together. Ragatha looks utterly confused. Thomas, is that true? Yeah, honestly, I should choose my response carefully. She knows, throw the centipede and run. That's right, we had lunch together. See you, dollface. Ragatha squints at him, but for some reason she seems to trust me. Ragatha leans over, whispering in my ear. Thomas, if he's messing with you, and you don't feel comfortable talking to anyone about it, you come find me after class. She's so nice, I almost feel bad about what we're gonna do. Almost. Ragatha is really nice. I do kind of feel bad about this, honestly. Quite frankly, I do kind of feel bad about making Ragatha feel bad. Ragatha is a character I sympathize a lot with. Jax and I sneak through the hallways before finding a locker labeled with Ragatha's name. Pictures of horses and farm animals are pasted on the outside. Come on, new kid, now or never. I gulp. I gingerly pick up the centipede by the sides before setting it just below a slit in her locker. Creepy crawly centipede slithers right in, according to Kayaku. Kaikaku. Nice job, new kid. Now let's hide and enjoy our handiwork. We hide behind a corner and wait. The bell to dismiss class rings a few moments later. We're cutting it close. Ragatha finds her way to her locker, entering the combination. And then... I see Rabbit. Oh, do I have to click? Oh, I do. Ragatha's locker springs open. The centipede lands on the front of her uniform. She looks down, horrified. Jax! Oh, you lesbian. What? Why would you put a centipede in my locker? You know how much I hate them. Why does it always have to be me? Because only you would do something like this. Jax looks away slightly before taking credit for our prank. You got me, Raggy. And shit, I seen the look on your face. Ugh, you're terrible. She storms off. Glad Jax took the fall for us as I step out behind the counter. That wasn't a very nice thing to do. Jax seems pretty happy with me right now, so that's nice. I walk to my locker, entering the combination as I put books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. As I gather my things, a familiar figure swaggers up to me. Hey, new kid. So you're still hanging around? Yeah, just getting ready to head out. What do you say? How about I walk with you after school today? Surprised that Jack's asking me to walk home. I run out of words and just nod. Cool. Let's go. The front door's open for us. They stand outside waiting at the curb. My parents dropped me off this morning. I'm sure they'll be here any moment to pick me up. Jack stands next to me for a few moments. He gives me a confused look. What are you waiting for, kid? My parents. You waiting to get picked up too? I'm 22 years old and I haven't been picked up by my parents in like 6 years. I don't know the dorms. Huh? Eh? The dorms? Looks at me like I'm an idiot. The on-campus housing came designed for our class. It's where we stay when our classes end. Well, that sounds nice. I wish I was staying on campus. Oh, also, mate, did you hear Pomni... Oh, Christ. It looks like I'm not going to Target. Pomni Labubu's are all over Target. Hell nah, twin. I wish I was staying on campus. His annoyed expression changes. Oh, you poor little lamb. Please call me a little lamb again. His voice drips with sarcasm. You know what else is going to be dripping with in a sec? Gan really didn't tell you anything, did he? Look, Thomas, love to watch you stand out here until the sun goes down. You start shivering in your little school uniform. Jack smirks. Honestly, just imagining it is pretty funny. The smile drops from his face. Your parents aren't coming for you. That was blunt. He says to me in a deadpan before continuing. Come on, gotta get to the dorms before it locks. Before it gets too cold out. Crikey. Gan only gave us summer uniforms. Chill travels through the air. And I shiver in place. Jack shivers too. I'm losing my patience. He glares at me. Jax, I'm telling you, I don't have any housing on campus. My parents are freaking me out, man. Jax just sighs. You just don't know when to give up. He glowers before walking away from me. Suit yourself, new kid. He walks off to the dorms. I'll show him. My parents will be here soon. An hour passes, the sun begins to sink below the horizon. Another hour passes. The moon is visible, the sky is darkening. It's getting really cold out here. Like, really, really cold. I look the way Jax walked when he left me standing here. Nice warm room sounds really good right now. Where are they? I stick it out another half hour before sighing, frustrated. They forget about me? I walk towards the dorm, seeking shelter in the plain building. As I do, I run into Jax. Where's he heading out? Finally come to your senses, new kid? He asks, sounding tired. No, I just stepped inside because my parents forgot to pick me up. I bet they'll be here any moment. Jackson's eyes narrow in annoyance as he drags a yellow-gloved hand across his face in exasperation. Listen, new kid, get it through your head. There is no outside world. There's the school. Points to the large brick building. Fucking Christ. Points to the large brick building across from where we are. The dorms. He points to the building we're standing in. And that's it. He mutters something under his breath. Okay then. But if these are the only two places, why were you going outside? That is... His face flushes and he turns away from me. I just want some fresh air. I want to be fresh air. Please make me fresh air. Kane, turn me into air. Kane, please, for the love of God, turn me into air. Please, please. I'm sorry. It's pretty cold outside, though. Okay, well, if everyone stays here, then I should have a room here. Show me to my room if I'm supposed to stay here. I grin, comfortable in my undefeatable logic. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Let's go find your room so I can stop babysitting you. But Jax grabs my hand as he hauls me through the hallways, but I'm not complaining. Just another way for us to hang out together. You know what else I want him to grab? You know what else I want him to grab? As we walk through the hallways, 1,000 questions rush through my head. We pass a traditional Japanese-style door. Gangle. Past the door that's half blue, half red. Pomni. Past a dark door with black and yellow caution tape across it. Me. Past a door that looks like it belongs in a ranch-style home. Or Agatha. We pass a sleek door with bright geometric shapes all over it. So we'll come to the end of the hall, finding a plain wood door with a brass nameplate listing my name. And this must be you. I stand there in stunned disappointment. Are you going in, or... He looks sort of annoyed I haven't opened the room yet. Twist the handle and open my bland door into an equally bland room. Gray mattress sits atop a wooden bed frame with white plain pillows, a dark green comforter with the school emblem has been neatly folded. In the back right corner, a beaten up metal desk sits with a computer that looks almost as old as the desk. A neat stack of papers and a set of black pens and pencils have also been provided. Wow, pretty boring. Try to look around my room for anything to dispute those words, but come up empty. Walks into the center of the room and looks around at the plain interior. Not, beating the NPC allegations with this one. Huh. NPC? You think Gain would have put a movie poster or something up? Guess he thinks you're boring. Thomas? I don't know, I'm sure my parents Jackson stopped listening by this point and is striding out of the room. What a waste of time. Wait, Jax, aren't you gonna say good... Jax slams the door in the middle of my sentence. Night? I give up on any expectations I have for Jax being polite. Is that coming out of my head or out of my jacket? Oh my god. I just put a really long hair out of my jacket, I think. Even if you skipped out on saying goodbye for the day, I feel like I might be making a connection with Jax. Maybe. I lie down on my bed, defeated by the day. It doesn't take long to drift to sleep. It doesn't feel like I was sleeping long when the lights in my room flash on, as if overridden by some remote console. The room to my dorm flies open as confetti sprays from the fire sprinkler. That violates some kind of building safety code. Hello, my darling toy box characters. Yeah, I moved the mic. I've been moving the mic, sorry. Gonna have to dip for a bit. Oh, I'm gonna end soon, by the way. What the fuck are you trying to pull this late at night? Zool. His laugh is flat, forced, and manic, as if he seems to mistreatment, but is not too pleased by it. See you around though, Astral. Have fun, man. You scrangly little scramblo. You're lucky I even let you get sleep. He blurts out another harsh monotone before recovering his cheery demeanor. I'm here because even with the culture fair pulling in new viewers, we're still not hitting the numbers that the Academy needs us to. Which is why I've secured us a sponsorship. He stretches out the last word, using some kind of effect to apply an ethereal reverb to his word. Sponsorship, 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 sponsorship. It's a fun word to whisper. Sponsorship, sponsorship, sponsorship. Alright. So I have a habit. Without further ado, I introduce you all to a drummer plays somewhere in the background, right? That looks a little more awake. The rest of us are still trying to shake off sleep to understand what exactly Principal Kane is talking about. The Wacky Watch. You see, the vendors for the Wacky Watch have been having trouble finding a good audience for their product. But now we have the perfect setting. Teen drama.
But we're adults. I'm actually...
Now, Gangle, I know this is a lot to take in, which is why I've already taken the liberty of fixing a Wacky Watch to each of your wrists. Each of us glanced down. To my shock, the watch is already on my wrist. How did it get there?
When the...
And don't try removing them either. They've been affixed to your wrists with a very special adhesive. And if you do try to remove them, let's just say they'll be taking a little piece of you with them. I can hear Gangle beginning to whine as panic sets in. Omni tugs at her Wacky Watch, but no matter how hard she tugs, the wristwatch stays affixed. Her glove is stretching like a rubber band as she pulls at the watch. Ragatha just looks down with a resigned sigh. Kane, I can't remove the arm with a Wacky Watch. What the fuck? Kane ignores our complaints as he continues his monologue. You see, my turtle doves, in order to secure the funding, we need to make sure... We need to make it to day 5 and the culture fair. I need you wearing the Wacky Watches at all times. Luckily, I secured a deal where I won't need all of you to do ad reads, but it is of paramount importance that none of you insult or try to disable your Wacky Watches. Good luck with school life. Can't wait to see what you all do at the culture fair. Bye! He stretches out the last syllable as his body folds. As his... Beans, did you ban that guy? Thank you, Beans. For getting rid of that message. An infinite number of times disappearing from sight. Is that a JoJo's reference? Well, I know it isn't ideal, but we can't all talk to each other now. Should make communicating about the culture fair easy. The sound of breaking glass, Gangle's comedy mask shatters and falls from her face. Tears well up in her eyes. Oh, Gangle. I don't want a Wacky Watch. Seeing this situation unfold right before her, Pommy pipes up. Well, I think it could be useful. And look, Gangle, there's even a picture chat function where you all can send people things you draw. Pomni goes over to Gangle, lifting her wrist and pointing out the picture chat feature.
That is kind of nice.
Gangle sniffles. Yeah, that's the spirit, Poppy. Now, let's all get some sleep before we start classes tomorrow. Everyone's door closes. I hear a muffled shout from Jax's door. What the hell? Why is there a watch stuck to my arm? What the hell? Why is there a watch stacked to my arm? I decide to hide in my room before someone. Jax looks for someone to take his frustration out on. I flick my dorm light off as I close my door. Check my Wacky Watch. Get a text from Jax. His avatar sent a picture of himself flipping off the camera. What the heck is up with this stupid watch? Why can't I take it off? I did not consent to this. I laugh. Sounds like the Jax I know. You didn't miss much. Apparently, Kane took a sponsorship from the Wacky Watch. Keep the school open or something. Now they're physically stuck on us. They really are. This sucks. Yeah, at least we can text each other whenever, right? I guess. Ugh. Hope you sleep well at night, even though Kane stuck these Wacky Watches on us. I wait several minutes for a response, but nothing. I begin to pull the sheets over my head when the Wacky Watch buzzes with another response from Jax. Whatever. 99 new kid. Don't let the centipedes bite. to sleep by chairs the bond that Jax and I have built today. Can't wait to find out what sort of trouble we can get into tomorrow. Okay. Here, let me make sure I saved correctly. Okay, sweet. Settings. Main menu. Yep, main menu. Sweet. Okay. That was actually kind of fun. Genuinely, I don't think I've ever done that many voices in a hour-long period, but genuinely, I was kind of liking that. Yeah, no, I enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like it, I'll play some more. Who knows? Maybe I'll make it a series. Femboy plays digital dating sim, or digital circus dating sim. That'd be fun. After I finish my FNAF series, that could be my new main series. That was fun though. I thoroughly enjoyed that. What do you guys think? You guys think that was cool? Let me know. If you think that was cool, maybe I'll play more. Anyways, I've been Sulfur. I'm gonna sign off for the night. Probably gonna go take a shower, and then cry, and then think of Jax. It was good, yeah. See you guys later. Au revoir. Goodbye, my candy hearts and paper flowers. Oh, also, let me know if you guys like the whole, like, soft-spoken ASMR format thing. I really want to do more of that. I want to record an ASMR video one of these days. Might do it. You low-key liked it, but for the love of God, the mic. I know the mic. I know. I'm sorry. I'll get it. I'll mess with the audio settings a little bit. Of course, when I record an actual ASMR video, I'm gonna put like a low-pass filter, and I'm gonna put a little bit of softening on the sounds. I know I have a little bit of a whistle when I say like S or sounds a bit. It's got a little bit of a whistle, but I can't really control that. So thank you so much for coming by, and I will see you all in the next stream, probably tomorrow. Bye, guys. Later.